Hi, welcome to Bryan, the therapist. Thank you so much for always staying with us and bless you for those that are returning and for the first timers. Please don't forget to subscribe that we grow together and enjoy the journey. Today's video, we are going to talk about how to overcome rejection from your partner. Number of times I've been receiving mail about dealing with rejection, and mainly this comes from the ladies. How do you deal with rejection? Your man rejects you, he doesn't want to touch you. No, not even like conjugal rights. No more sex at all. And I figured out that the number of times when people are struggling and suffering this whole rejection thing is one of the worst feelings ever to be rejected by your partner. And here we are. Let's dive into it. How do you overcome this whole trouble of rejection? One, accept. Accept how you feel. A number of times people live in denial about their feelings and then they ignore how they feel all the time. So the best way to overcome rejection is don't live in denial. Accept how you feel. And the moment you accept how you feel about this whole situation of being rejected, it's going to help you share and come to terms with what to do next. Because if you live in denial and choose to ignore how you feel. Sometimes you bury pain. Every time you come to terms with how you feel, you're going to start seeking how to overcome it. You're going to start seeking for help in a simple way. So accept how you feel. Do not fight how you feel. Accept that you feel wrong. It's okay to accept that I don't feel right about being rejected. So in the process, you're overcoming simply and easier. The other way I've realized that how to overcome rejection from your partner is be busy. Find something that occupies you so much. Get engrossed into your work if you have something to do. If you have children, involve so much time with your children. That way you're going to grow with your children. So find something that occupies you so much that you would not feel the rejection so much, because if you're doing nothing and you're all there beating yourself, pity party, it becomes very hard to overcome the pattern of rejection. It's not a good place to be. So find stuff that gives you that make you busy. When you are busy doing things, it's so easy to overcome and forget about it. Otherwise, if you do not do nothing, the more you stay there doing nothing, the more it rings, oh, I'm being rejected. So as we dive in, the third way to overcome rejection is learn something from it. Every time you take a negative into a positive, it becomes so easy, because many times while we are rejected, there is something wrong. We either did something wrong or people are not accepting us. So when you start from a place of what is it? What is it? Is it teaching you probably growing alone? Is it teaching you maybe survival by yourself? Is it teaching you maybe learn a new thing without them? Or discover yourself? Because sometimes we give a lot of time to people that we don't even think about us. Never discovering ourselves, what we want, what makes us better. So learn something from it. That way, you overcome rejection quickly because you're learning something about yourself. The other thing I've also noticed, the fourth thing that you need to do when you're suffering rejection is journal the whole journey. Write something about it. Because whenever you write your journal of your rejection series, it helps you discover what triggers it off. Because most of the times you're being rejected, the main confrontations you have with your partner is coming from a something, coming from a place. So when you start journaling the day's event of when you if you felt so bad about it, it helps you discover a pattern. Wait, every time I think I touch him or I seek his attention, he pushes me away, and I feel this way. So start journaling it. Write down the whole process and the series of your rejection. It's going to help you discover the patterns and the trends. What triggers it? Because you will discover so many triggers every time you journal something. It helps you come to terms with yourself. The other thing you need to do as a person struggling with rejection from your partner, learn to share. Share with somebody. Find an opposite, like far from him or from her. Share. When you share your story with somebody, one of the things I've learned over a time when I've shared with people is other times you share something, that is a problem solved. A problem shared is a problem solved. So because everyone has a different perception, you share with somebody and they will give you their perception of the story. And every time we share perceptions, what you call rejection might another person might actually term it as a person. Discover you. Oh, maybe you're too nagging, maybe you're too clingy. Maybe because they give you their perspective. So when you share with somebody about rejection, they help you discover, and maybe they help you see things you don't see. They help you see things you don't see about yourself. The other thing you need to do when you're suffering rejection, don't ignore your body. Do something about your body. Because one thing I've realized, this is a temple of fun, the temple of the Holy Spirit, the temple of God. Pay attention to it, because some women, for example, when they give birth or after children coming in, their body shape changes because it's expected, really. And then how your breast, probably you've been breastfeeding and they're changing form, and you realize your husband, this happens many times, your husband doesn't touch you anymore. I've had women come to me and say, Brian, ever since I gave birth, my husband doesn't touch me. It's 2 years now. It's a year now. Maybe it's 2 years, but the guy has not touched me. Mind your body. Do something about it. Go to the gym. Find something that, because some people, when they're rejected over a time, they ignore. Oh, they bury themselves. You don't look good, your lips are cracked, your hair is not made. Do something about your body. If it's makeup, if it's changing how you wear or your outfits, do something about your body. That way, the fulfillment of being rejected may come how you feel. You go to the gym and make your body firm, and all your workout is done, you feel good about yourself. This is going to help you overcome the anxiety, the seeking of approval from a person. It will help you much more. The other thing I've realized is the way to overcome rejection, don't stop the person on social media or their handles. Forget about them, because every time you start stalking them, go see what they're posting, see who like their post. The energy it comes along with you being rejected, somebody out there is having fun. Don't follow them. Just ignore. Forget about them. That way, it's going to help you discover a lot about yourself. And every time you don't follow your trouble, every time you don't follow somebody who triggers the feeling of rejection, it gives you satisfaction that you don't know them. So every time you let them be, I mean, forget about their social media. Don't check their phone. Don't do nothing. Because a lot of men come to, oh, I think he's cheating. I think he has somebody else. That's why he's rejecting me. They see he's posting pictures. No, forget about that. That is going to help you overcome the rejection. The other thing is, don't seek forgiveness. Because if they've not come out to seek what you did to them, don't seek approval from them. I mean, life has a way that everything we chase has a way of running away from us. So every time you seek this person, the more they repel you, the more they push you away, the more you feel bad. So don't stop. Stop the pity party. Stop the chasing. Stop. Don't chase nobody. Life has a way of bringing things to the place that you need them. So stop chasing. Don't chase no one. If they're rejecting you, put it away. And every time you are comfortable in your space, it helps you discover you. So don't chase nobody. You're too pricey. First of all, just understand that you are pricey. You're priceless. There's nothing compared to how you are before God, before the universe. They see you with a different approach. So see yourself differently. Don't chase nobody. The other thing, as we summarized it, many times when we are rejected, every time people are suffering rejection, it all comes back to them. Don't beat yourself about it. No, no, no. It's not entirely your part, because the law of cause and effect. Like, if I do something, the effect might come to me. So if you realize you've accepted your mistake and people are not probably forgiving, accept and move on, and just understand. Don't beat yourself. Don't bury yourself. Oh, I did this. Oh my God. No, no, no. Accept something is wrong, and then figure out how to bounce back in this. It's going to help you discover yourself, and in the process, you might discover a lot more about the whole process. Otherwise, in your love life it's going to be easy for people to appreciate who you are if you become so empowered to live in yourself. So it's very important to know that if you're rejected, there's life after that. So don't bury yourself, don't kill yourself. Learn this step by step. In case you have a comment, please put it down. How you overcome rejection. It's going to help many people out there to also read and find out how they overcome this. Thank you so much for staying with us. Don't forget to subscribe, share, or like, that we grow together. God bless you so much. May you